Hey y'all, I got something I gotta get off my head because this thing is still pissing me off after 2 years. 2 years. I don't know if you ever heard of this, but the Sally Kern and the gay agenda. Yes, listen to this. I'm just gonna play it for you.
The homosexual agenda is destroying this nation. Okay, it's just a fact. Not everybody's lifestyle is equal, just like not all religions are equal. You know, the very fact that I'm talking to you like this here today puts me in jeopardy. Okay, and I'm not I'm not gay bashing, but according to God's word, that is not the right kind of lifestyle. It has deadly consequences for those people involved in it. They have more suicides, and they're more discouraged. There's more illness. Their lifespans are shorter. You know, it's not a lifestyle that is good for this nation. Matter of fact, studies show that no society that has totally embraced homosexuality has lasted more than, a few decades. So it's the death knell for this country. I honestly think it's the biggest threat, even that our nation has, even more so than terrorism or Islam, which I think is a big threat. Okay, because what's happening now? They're going after in schools 2-year-olds. You know why they're trying to get early childhood education? They want to get our young children into the government schools so they can indoctrinate them. I taught school for close to 20 years, and we're not teaching facts and knowledge anymore, folks. We're teaching indoctrination, okay? And they're going after our young children as young as 2 years of age to try to teach them that the homosexual lifestyle is an acceptable lifestyle. You know, gays I deal with in our legislature, I tried to introduce a bill last year that would notify parents. Schools had to let parents know what clubs their students were involved in. And the reason I did that bill primarily was this. We have the Gay Straight Alliance coming into our schools. Kids are getting involved in these groups. Their lives are being ruined. Their parents don't know about it. So I introduced a bill that said you have to notify all clubs and things. And one of my colleagues said, we don't have a gay problem in my community, so that's why I voted against that bill. Well, you know what? To me, that is so dumb. If you've got cancer or something in your little toe, do you say, well, I'm just going to forget about it because the rest of me's fine? It spreads, okay? And this stuff is deadly and it's spreading and it will destroy our young people. It will destroy this nation.
Ain't that some fucked up shit? Miss Sally Kern, you taught school for 20 years. Well, let me teach you something. No society that has totally embraced homosexuality has lasted more than a few decades. Are we talking about Sodom and Gomorrah? Please. Because homosexuality was not the only thing. It was promiscuity, okay? That was the reason why it got burned down. So, let's see. What other city has we been destroyed just because of homosexuality? Come on, tell me. Sally Kern, I'm talking to you. I'm waiting. I'll wait. You tell me. And time's up. Yeah, didn't think so. Second point. It's a bigger threat than terrorism or Islam. I think that's funny. Because if homosexuality was a bigger threat than Islam, Miss Sally Kern, then don't you think they would be checking our sexuality at the gate on airports? No. Checking our shoes, yes, for bombs. To checking our bags, yes, for weapons and bombs. But I don't think I'm gonna, to say I can't be boarded upon a plane if I wore a shirt that says, I'm proud to be gay. Or if my key ring has a rainbow on it, Because trust and believe, if they did, there will be another video posted up right then and there. It has deadly consequences for those people involved in it. Have a deadly consequence. I think I have more deadly consequences of joining a gang. I think I have more deadly consequences of joining the police force. I think I have more deadly consequences riding in a car without a seatbelt. But apparently those things don't matter. I think I have more deadly consequences texting and driving. But apparently those things don't matter because the gay agenda is worse than all. And she said that, let's see, there's more illness in the gay community. Really? Our lifespans are shorter. Really? Like, I swore I went to the club the other day and this old guy hit on me. Like, I swear, I mean, unless he was a really ugly, like, 18-year-old, because he looked it at least 70, but maybe he wasn't gay. Because our lifespans are shorter. What else? It's not a lifestyle that's good for this nation. This nation. Miss Sally Kern, this nation was built on freedom. Freedom. Freedom, you know, be whoever you want to be. This is supposed to be the country that you can be whatever and whoever you want to be. Homosexual agenda is destroying this nation. It's just a fact. Not everybody's lifestyle is equal, just like not all religions are. But apparently you're putting your religion above everyone else. We know not all things are equal. Okay? Duh. 2 and 3 are not equal. 2 and 2 are equal, but not 2 and 3. We're not saying our lifestyle is equal to yours. But what gives you the right to say your lifestyle is better than ours? So what, you can procreate. And not everybody wants kids, okay? The world is overpopulated, okay? So we can't procreate. So let's see. Yes, that's what we need to do. We need to procreate. We need to produce more children because there's not enough room in orphanages, and there's not enough room in foster system, and there's not enough kids out there, you know, crying at night for a meal. Okay? So yes, let's make more kids. That's the way to do it. Let's see. Oh, we're going after schools now. Apparently homosexuality is targeting schools. As young as 2 years old. Please tell me how we're doing that. Please. Try and teach young kids that homosexual lifestyle is acceptable. Well, because it is. Sally Kern, we do not live in the 1800s no more, okay? We're teaching them that it's acceptable. We're not teaching them to be gay, okay? Kids will be gay if they're gay, okay? We're not teaching kids how to be gay, okay? Just like y'all parents are doing such a great job of teaching your children how to be straight or teaching your children how to stay out the streets, okay? Seriously. We have the gay straight alliances coming into our schools. Kids are getting involved in these groups. Their lives are being ruined. Their parents don't know about it. So I introduce a bill. You have to notify all clubs and things. That's funny. I mean, you gotta sign a paper to have your kids join the gay straight alliance. The hell? Makes no sense. Now I can understand, you know, you do gotta sign your kids up for, you know, things when they're in elementary or, you know, for student council and stuff like, you know, when they're younger, so the parents know. But they're talking about all kids, so I'm guessing she's also talking about high school as well, because she's not, you know, she's not being as specific. She says school, so I'm guessing high schools as well. I know if I brought a paper home asking my mother, you know, can I be in student council, she's gonna be like, why the hell do I gotta sign this paper? If I had a child and she brought me home a paper saying, "Daddy, can I be in student council?" I'd be like, "Well, why are you asking me? You're in high school. You should know. Do you want to be in the student council?" I mean, if you're going to go this far, Miss Sally Kern, you might as well get on Sesame Street for having Bert and Ernie sharing a room. Okay? Oh, let's go after Nickelodeon too for SpongeBob and Patrick. But she's not gay bashing, remember? She's not gay, and she's not anti-gay. But which one is, are you anti-gay or pro-gay? You can't be neutral. You can't be Switzerland talking bad about one of the countries. Is if she wants to go everything by God's law, then why are we just doing homosexuals? Because if a child curses thy mother or father, they shall be put to death. Well, damn. We should all be dead then. I mean, let's all go by Sally Kern's religious laws. Thou shalt not lie. Enough said. George Bush, goodbye. It's also a sin to wear clothes made of more than one fabric. Well, damn, I think this is cotton and... Well, this is 100% cotton. Well, but still. I'm sure if everybody looked at their tag right now, I'm sure not all of them's going to be 100% something. If a man cheats on his wife or vice versa, both the man and woman must die. Damn. Tiger Woods, goodbye. Bill Clinton, goodbye. 98% of America, goodbye. I mean, really. People who have flat noses or is blind or lame cannot go to an altar of God. The hell? I'm half blind, so I can't go. If my nose is flat, which it is not, I can't go to church. But anyway, the main thing is, ain't there a separation of church and state? That's the biggest thing that I just want to know. Ain't there a separation of church and state? So, you know, separation doesn't mean together, it means separate. Church and state. So why is it every time I turn on the news, they're putting them together? It's supposed to be separate. Does anybody know the definition of separate anymore? Separate. Church, state, separate. Which would be like nothing. You know, nothing. I don't know. I don't believe you should be forcing your religious or your religious beliefs on anyone. I mean, I'm Christian, yes, but if my neighbor's not Christian, if my neighbor's Jewish, if my neighbor's Buddhist, if my neighbor is Catholic, if my neighbor is, you know, whatever other religion, whatever other practice, you know, whatever, I'm not going to sit there and force my beliefs on anyone. So, Miss Sally Kern, let me tell you what's threatening this nation. Let me tell you what's the biggest threat ever. It's this one word. It's called ignorance. 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 Get over it.